Hi everyone. I hope you're having a really lovely day. This is the 1st of April. Yay! We've made it to the 1st of April. How amazing is that? And I hope no one's played any naughty April Fool's tricks on you. So I hope you've had a nice day. Anyway, here I am down in the Healing Gardens and it's parsnips bonanza. So I have this thing down in the gardens that the parsnips are just self-sown. They've just, about 3 years ago, the parsnips went to seed and I just let them do their thing, and they've spread parsnip seed all over the gardens. And I have a fallow patch here that was covered with parsnip seedlings, and I've been digging them up. I'll just show you what they look like. I'm just going to turn the camera. So this is what they have looked like. So there's 2 fallow patches here that were breaking new ground, so to speak, and this is where the parsnips self-seeded themselves. So that's on that bed, which we're bringing back to being planted up with other things. And in this piece that's been fallow, I've been digging up all the parsnips, and just in a few minutes, look at that! Yummy parsnips, they're so delicious. You can fry them like chips, you can bake them, roast them, make parsnip soup, parsnip curry. Isn't that incredible? I love the way that I just like to let nature do its thing, and often I won't sow or plant anything at all. This is just a fallow patch. And what I'm doing is just to kind of clear the ground, so to speak. I'm putting in some potatoes. So these are some potato seeds that I found. I know you're not meant to do this. People say, oh, buy the certified potato seed and all that. But I just love to let nature do its thing. So on this patch where I've dug out the parsnips, I've been digging holes, and these seed potatoes, actually some of them are potatoes. Let me see, am I in focus? There. See, I've put it in the hole, and some of these are potatoes that I didn't manage to use from last year, and they've started to self-seed, started to sprout. Don't waste anything. So I'm not being very steady with the camera, so I've planted it. And I've just planted this whole area where the parsnips were dug up with these old potatoes that are beginning to sprout. And then I have this wonderful pile of seed-free compost, mushroom compost, that I'm just going to spread over the top, so that potatoes will come up, but everything else will be covered and the light will be excluded. And after I've cleared the potatoes, harvested them, it'll be a clear bed, all ready for sowing for the following year. So that's my beautiful compost that comes from Woodland Horticultural. And this is another bed here where I've also planted potatoes in that kind of ad hoc manner, where I've poured the compost over the top afterwards. But I did put it around the poppies. I'm going to have such an amazing amount of poppies in this garden. They're coming up everywhere. Look at them. Beautiful. So there's going to be poppies on all the beds, and we're making really great progress down here. And the globe artichokes are coming. How amazing is that? Just the end of March, beginning of April, and we have globe artichokes. Lots of artichokes. And I just really love the way nature does its thing. And in this bed, there are forget-me-nots everywhere that have just self-seeded. See? So, you know, they're not an arduous thing to move out of the way when I come to actually put the vegetables in that I want to put in. And what I do is to grow a lot of the veg in little modules, and then pop them in when I'm ready. So this is also a wild plant. This is scallions. It's just taken root and growing, and they're so nice to fry up like a little wild onion. Daffodil's still here. coming over here, and I've been showing you this each time. This is the lovage. Look how big it is now. It's really beginning to grow very, very tall. I hope you can see. Jack, hi. I hope you can see okay, because it looks a bit blurry to me, the video. So maybe I've got some blurry stuff on it. So we're making headway with the polytunnel. Enormous pile of rubbish now, which we're going to take away later this week. And the polytunnel is going to be delivered any day. We're going to have the digger down here to level the site out. And so in a few weeks you'll start to see some progress with the polytunnel. So I don't have much battery in my phone. I'll just take you over here and show you the progress. This is Earth Circle that we're in. Lots of poppies. These are different ones. These are the red ones that are coming up, the little wild red poppies. And more poppies over here. And this is one of the parsnips that was self-seeded. And the lettuce is still going under the bottle, so we're able to have lots of lettuce leaves when we come down. The bottles are mainly to keep the deer off. So look, it's just ongoing lettuce. These are my black currant cuttings, red currant cuttings, gooseberry cuttings, all there to root. And we'll just come across here. So we've got virtually the whole of Air Circle now cleared, and we're in the process of planting. So I've sown, this is where it was mulched and cleared last year, like I'm showing you with the potatoes now. So what was a totally weedy bed is now pretty weed free, and I've sown carrot, beetroot and radish in these places. So it's just about going with the flow of nature, really. It's not about battling away. It's not about digging up tons of things or trying to make things happen. It's just about selecting areas where I want to grow things, and selecting plants I want to keep that appear. So look at this, how beautiful this is. Look at that, how amazing this is. This is broad beans. They're going to be flowering very soon. And we've even got a pea, which I didn't even, where is it? I didn't even plant, I didn't sow, it's left over from last year, just popping up there. So, beautiful. And look at our rhubarb. We've got masses of rhubarb now. Tons of rhubarb. So if you like rhubarb, if you live in Glastonbury and you like rhubarb, do get in touch. Look at this mega rhubarb. So wonderful. And we're doing this mulching thing over here with a new fruit tree. Putting cardboard and wood chips down, and then we're going to put a seat on there, so it'll be a nice sitting area. So anyway, still lots of tires and plastic, but eventually it'll all be clear. And this is to clear the path. We've laid plastic down the length here. They're big beds, they're 12 metres across, not the beds, the circles. And there are 12 beds in each circle, so this is Air Circle here. So this is the way it goes. They're all marked. This is Air 1, A1 for Air 1, and then they go round this way, and we get to A2, A3, and A4, and so on, like a clock all the way round. So anyway, So I hope that's interesting to you, Jack. I know you'd like to come down and visit the gardens, so just trying to flip the camera back. Is it going to do it? Hi! I hope you enjoyed that whirlwind tour. So 2 people watching. Who else is watching? My eyes aren't very good in this light. So hi to everyone. Hi to everyone who sees this video. And you can support the gardens in one of 2 ways. If you live locally, you can join the gardens. It's £2.50 a month, and then you get to come down to the gardens, join in on our team days, currently Sundays and Tuesdays and Fridays. And then once you know the gardens, you can come down anytime. And for that £2.50, you get to join in the activities. You have access to the gardens whenever you want to come down, and you take veg away. There's such an abundance of vegetables. You help yourself to some veg and share that. So that's the one way. And the other way is, I'm just seeing some little lettuces popping up that are just self-seeded. Beautiful. The other way is, if you want to support the initiative and you live a long way away, then you can just make a monthly donation to the gardens, a little amount that you hardly notice. It makes no difference to you, and yet together it benefits the gardens. We can build community. We've had some very distressed people down here recently that are just enjoying the tranquility of the gardens, just to be able to come and it's peaceful, and just to go, ah, just to be. Isn't that what we all want right now? Just to be, and to be still, and to feel nourished in nature. So I would love it if you felt like supporting the gardens, or sharing this video, telling people about it. We've been going for 11 years now in Glastonbury, and we're totally organic, and it's respect for all life. We don't kill anything, we don't use pesticides. We encourage diversity, an enormous diversity, and we encourage the growth of wild plants that are medicinal. So a lot of my medicines and my teas are made from here. I'll just show you one last thing, which is beautiful. Let me just show you this. So look at this. Absolutely fabulous. This is completely wild. It's very aromatic, and it's called ground ivy. And if my lens is a bit smeary, I'm so sorry. And it smells divine, and you can make a tea out of it for coughs and colds and sore throats. And here again, self-seeded, are chives, this big patch of chives. And over there are forget-me-nots. So a huge amount of medicinal plants down here. And that's great, because you can benefit. Wild plants have more vitamins and minerals and more nutrition than anything, so they're incredibly good for your body. And it's just about harmonizing with nature. It's just like knowing that we are nature, we're a part of nature. Nature grows through us, and just being in harmony and calming our nervous systems. It's so beneficial just to let those cortisol levels and those adrenaline levels drop, and to calm your nervous system. So do spread the word. Mental health support, creating a movement that is about self-sustaining, sustainability, ecosystems, local communities, one small town, Ubuntu, all those things. Well, it's happening here at Healing Gardens, Healing Waters. We have the sanctuary, the retreat for trauma healing, our trainings for trauma healing, and therapy centre, and these beautiful gardens. Anyway, I'm going to go and transplant some poppers in the garden up in the sanctuary. So lots of love to you. Speak to you soon. Bye for now. Loads of love. How do I turn this off? Bye for now.